Okay guys, so this is my updated curly hair routine. Now my hair is wet. That's why you see a towel, because it's dripping everywhere. In order for me to really start this process and do everything the right way, it needs to be soaking wet, fresh out of the shower. And remember, I really don't use anything but conditioner mostly. I mostly co-wash, sometimes I'll shampoo, sometimes with sulfate-free shampoo, sometimes with a shampoo with sulfate. So it really depends. So right now I'm going to show you how I get started. Okay, I usually just use some conditioner in as a leave-in. Right now I really love S Factor by TIGI. This is a really awesome conditioner. When I put it in, I have like Shirley Temple curls. I just put a tiny bit in and then I just kind of rub it all through. Or this is a cleansing conditioner called Lisa Rachel, and it's really like compared to When, basically, because it says if you love When, then you'll love Lisa Rachel, and it's really great though. I get it at Ross for $5.49. It's a really good price and it works really well. I don't use it as the cleansing conditioner. I don't use it for that purpose. I use it as a leave-in. So I'll use one pump of this as a leave-in, or once in a while I will use this. It's the Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum. As you can see, it's still basically full. I don't use it that much. I really don't like to use too many things in my hair. If I do, like I said, it'll be some regular conditioner that I just use in the shower as a leave-in. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead with the TIGI instead of this one. So this is the conditioner that I just used. I'm going to go ahead and just put like a small amount. Like this much is good, and I have long hair, so I'm just going to rub that into my palms. And if I need more, then I'll add more. And this is what I do. This is basically what I do when I condition my hair in the shower too. This is exactly how I'll do it. And I'll make sure I really get it into the hair shaft by rubbing it in. I'll separate it into two sections, and I'll add a little bit more. About that much more. So I'll rub it evenly, and each palm will get one side of the hair. So there we go. Make sure I get down to the ends, like really, really well. Rub it into the hair shaft. And then I'll detangle with my fingers first. This is how I do it in the shower. Same exact way I apply the conditioner, except I apply a whole lot and I just rub it in the same way. I section it off in two parts and I finger comb it like this, so there's not too much breakage. As you can see, there's, some hair that comes off, but that's normal. And I'll finger detangle it for a bit. And then when I'm done, I'll use either this brush, this big old one right here, or this smaller one. Either one is fine, really. I'd rather use this than a wide tooth comb, and I'll just comb it through, comb the product through. You have to be careful because sometimes it can kind of snag, and that causes fairy knots, which is single strand knots, and I have a ton of them. Horribly, so bad. So, and sometimes I'll just kind of press it through and get it right through. So, this is it. And there we go. Just kind of comb it through. And then, sometimes I'll just kind of not part my hair, and I'll just kind of let it be like this. I keep it off my face. So I just kind of do this with my fingers, and then I'll start scrunching and stuff. So, but for right now, I'm going to show you how I make a part, how I make a half circle part, how I make a side part, and how I make a middle part, because I do it pretty perfectly with this comb. So just like a regular comb. And for the middle, you're gonna just brush it straight back, like this, straight back. And the little lines that the comb makes, you'll just kind of find the one that's like right in the middle and separate it. And as you can see, there goes a really good middle part, but I don't really do that much anymore. And then the side, you'll do the same thing. You'll find as far as you want. Some girls come all the way down here, and then they kind of do it like that. But I like it more, closer to the starting of my eyebrows. So once again, you comb with the comb, and then you see the lines that it makes. You just separate one line, comb it down, comb it over, and it makes a really perfect part, as you can see. That's perfect. Typically, I will do the half circle part. So let's get to that because I have to do that first. So to do that, I comb my hair like this way. You know, you just kind of comb it over. And then I hope you guys can follow this well. You're going to take the end of this and you're going to just like that. Like that. Separate it. And there's a pretty good half circle part. You can see. So, but right now this one's not perfect. I'm not really too happy with the way it came out. Sometimes you have to do this more than once. So there it goes again. I think that came out pretty good this time. Yeah, that came out really good. So, see? There it goes. That's how you do it. So, this is what I'm going to do for right now. And I'm just going to comb it out. Now, once again, for my hair to really set and be really nice, it needs to be soaking wet. It started to dry already, so I'm just going to have to add more water. Sometimes I use a spray bottle, but not all the time. So I'm just going to wet it in my sink. I get like a handful of water, and I just put it in my hair. And this is my exact technique. I'm not doing anything different than I normally do. So right now, it's pretty good. It's wet, really, really wet. So this is what I'll do. Get it really, really wet because the water helps to kind of like set the curl. The water acts as a styling product basically. If it's not really wet, the curls don't form well for me. So I'll just keep combing combing it through with my fingers, scrunching, excuse me, scrunching, scrunch pretty good. Really, the scrunching is like the big thing too, so scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Okay, so that side is pretty much done, the scrunching. And then I just put it back, and then I do this side. I get this side all wet, like a handful of water. As you can see, it's dripping all over the floor. But I need it soaking wet. Half the time my hair is dripping on my clothes, so there. I still need more, it's not wet enough. So I scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Okay, finger comb, scrunch. Finger comb, scrunch. Raking with your fingers, combing with your fingers, whatever. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And if you need help forming a curl, like if one of them doesn't come out so good, like you can see that it's not going to come out so great, you can take the comb, okay, and just twirl. Oh, my hands are so slippery because of the conditioner. It's not working. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take the comb, take a piece of hair, then you're just going to twirl. Twirl. Twirl all the way down to the bottom. And then you basically end up with like a perfect curl. You see? You can shape it with your fingers a little bit too. And then it'll dry just about perfect. So you can use the comb technique, or you can just, take a little bit and use your fingers too. That works, because if you have curly hair, this will hold. If you have straight hair, this will not work. So we're just going to do this, and you can do this everywhere if you want to. And there you go. And I just scrunch, and I keep scrunching until it dries. And if you need more volume at the top, like me, I don't do it very often. It's once in a blue moon I do this, because my hair is like really straight for some reason on top, and then it gets curly from here down. So I'll take a section like this, and I'll just curl it like this. Leave the rest hanging down. Use a bobby pin to secure it, and you just leave it like this and let it dry. And once you take it out, when it's dry, you'll have so much more volume at the top of your hair. It'll be sitting like way up. So that works really well. And while it's drying, I'll take one of my tank tops, and because it's dripping wet, but this helps push the product in and helps, form the curls. So I don't use a towel to dry my hair. I just use it to catch the drips on my back. And I just used, like a cotton tank top, cotton t-shirt or whatever. And as you can see, some of my curls are not so perfect right now, but look at how nicely this came out so far. So it'll dry just like this too. So if you see a little imperfect one, something that looks a little crinkly, so yeah, you're just gonna do this. Just keep scrunching, and if you want more volume, you can just scrunch all the way up to the root like this. So that is what I do for my flawless curls. And that's really about it. I don't use really any products, like I said. This is it. This is all she wrote. So there's my updated routine. Here's my hair. It's really long. It's gotten so long. I'm really happy about that. So there you go, guys. I'm just going to keep scrunching with the t-shirt or the tank top. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Any questions, comments, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you. Bye-bye.